guys, welcome back and thanks for watching. So for today's video, I want to show you how I got this New Year's Eve glam inspired makeup. I'm so excited to be filming this video because anytime the holidays come around, I just feel like that's a chance for us to get super glammed and dress up and just look our ultimate best. I incorporated a ton of colors from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I also pulled out some of my archive ColourPop shades as well. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, and thumbs up if you love these type of videos and if you want to see another glam makeup tutorial before New Year's Eve actually gets here. And another side note is if you don't have your notifications turned on, make sure to hit that bell down below so you can get alerted every time I upload a video. So if you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, please keep watching. So I'm going to be starting out with my lip strip by Laura Geller. I just picked this up, and since it's been winter time, I've had like the driest lips. So I feel like this exfoliant is just like really gentle and it gets the job done. I feel like ever since I've started using this, my lips don't crack and they just feel like really smooth and hydrated. So what I do is I just apply a little bit on my lips and I rub it in. And it also has like a menthol taste to it as well. And instead of just being like super exfoliant, it has kind of like a moisturizing texture as well. So once I apply it, I just like to rub it in to make sure I'm exfoliating all those dead skin cells off of my lips. And once you finish, you can either tissue it off or you can wipe it off with warm water. It doesn't taste too bad either. I am going to be wearing a liquid lipstick, so whenever I do, I like to kind of exfoliate my lips just to prepare them so they're not too dry. And I'm also applying the Rose Salve by C.O. Bigelow. This is another lip balm that I use. It doesn't break me out or cause my lips to chap or flake. My lips are like super sensitive. So for moisturizer, I'm going to be going in with the Tatcha Balance Pore Perfecting Water Gel. This is really good for oily skin. I just feel like it leaves me feeling really smooth and hydrated. So for primer, I'm going to be going in with the Porefessional by Benefit. It's the Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores. I'm going to be applying this just in the center and on my T-zone where my pores are the most apparent. And then I'm going to be using the Hourglass primer and just applying that in the outer circumference of my face. Color correcting with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Color Correcting and Contour Cream Kit. And this is in the shade Medium. I'm going to be using this orange shade right here and this beige shade right here just to color correct the dark spots on my face. And I'm going to be using a Real Techniques brush, and this is a pointed foundation brush. I'm going to be taking a damp beauty blender or my Real Techniques sponge. I forget the name of it. I'm just going to be blending this out so that it doesn't pick up through my foundation. I might be looking at my viewfinder a little bit more than normal because the last time I recorded a video, like halfway through, I noticed that it was out of focus and so I couldn't put it up, so I'm kind of like scared right now, but I'm going to keep it pushing. So I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores translucent powder, and I just like to apply this under my foundation so that I can just keep a mattified look all night. And this really helps to keep the oil at bay. For foundation, I feel like my go-to foundation mix for the past week has been the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. I haven't used these in a while, but this one doesn't have like enough yellow undertone for me, so I feel like if I mix the Cover FX drops with it, it'll give me the perfect finish, and I believe it does. I'm in the color, I think 57 in the Matte Velvet, and the Cover FX Cover Drops, I'm in the color N90. I'm just mixing it up on my makeup mixing tray, and I'm using like a little spatula, and so I don't waste the makeup. I just like to go ahead and wipe it on my face. So to highlight, I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. And this is in the color Amber. I actually picked this up because I wanted to try it as an actual foundation, but in Ulta they only had like 7 of the 35 different shades. And this was like between the one that was too dark for me and one that was like really too light. So there was no way that I could like try it on because they didn't have a sample. So I brought it home and of course it was too light. So I thought instead of taking it back, I'll just use it as a concealer. I've tried it one time and it's not too bad. Typically I like to go maybe like a little bit lighter. So I'm going to be going over it with another concealer that I also just picked up from Ulta. I was supposed to be shopping for my mom, but obviously I couldn't stay away. I'm going to be going over that with the Becca. This is the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. And I love these kind of containers that come with a little stick to apply it on, or like a felt tip. I'm just going to be applying that over the Anastasia. Okay, well, have fun. I think we're going to Prospect in about an hour or two.
Oh, okay. Okay, go Smokey.
Alright. Bye. I'm going to be going in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And I am going to be baking today. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to eyebrows while I let that bake. And I'm also going to be using it as kind of like a barrier between my eyeshadow and my actual foundation, just in case I have any fallout. And I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. I'm going to be going in with the Cabral by Benefit, and I'm in the color 6. This is just like a cream gel that I've grown to love over the past few weeks. I find that when I use this, I don't have to set my brow, so enough said about that. And I try to keep this like on the last 3/4 of my eyebrow, because I like the beginning of it to be a little more transparent so that it has a natural look. Okay, so I don't even have to clean up my brows because I just got them threaded yesterday. So I'm going to move on to eyes, and I'm going for like an over-the-top New Year's Eve glam. So I'm going to be really dramatic. I've been thinking about these colors all day. I even wrote them down so I don't forget. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and start with that. I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is an anti-crease eyeshadow primer. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. So first, I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'll just set my eyelids with that powder. I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, per usual. I'm going to be going in with Warm Taupe. And that's going to act as kind of like my transition shade. This eyeshadow look is going to have a lot of dimension if it comes out the way I planned. And I just want to apply this high, a little bit above my crease. I'm going to be going in with Rilger. And I want to apply this with a heavy hand. I'm going to be using a Morphe M433 brush for this application. The first brush I used was the Morphe M441, which is a little thicker than this one. As you can see, like, this is the comparison. This one is a little more tapered. And I'm also going to be applying this a little bit above my crease. This look is going to have a lot of transitions in it. But I want to make sure I can see all of the colors and they don't get lost. This color is a really pretty, like, burnt orange. So in my crease, I'm going to go ahead and apply Love Letter, which is right here. It's like a deep fuchsia pink. And I want to apply this a little bit below where I apply Roller and kind of like create a triangle on the outer part of my eye to give this some good dimension. I'm using a Morphe Y18 brush. See, I'm creating that V on the outer part of my eye. I'm not going to be doing a wing today, so I want to keep that as sharp as I can. I'm going to be going back in with the Morphe M441 and just kind of blending out any harsh edges. And you can also pick some of that original shade back up, the warm taupe, just to blend out these corners a tad bit. So first I'm going to be going in with this NYX pigment, and it's in the color Bedroom Eyes. This came in my my December Ipsy Glam bag. So the first time I used it, I applied it with the brush, but I think that I might get more use out of it by applying it with my finger, so we'll see how that goes. And this is going to act as a base for my other shade. I'm going to apply down as much as I can with my finger, and then I'm going to go back in with the brush to kind of smooth it out and to get like the inner corner, because obviously my nails are in the way. I'm going to be using a Morphe G15 brush to apply the rest of this pigment, and I'm also going to be spraying my brush with the Gerard Slay All Day. And if you feel like you're losing some of that crease shade, don't worry, we can go back and fill it in once we get this lid together. So before I blend that out, I want to go ahead and add my next lid shade, and this is going to be in the color Millionaire, which is my favorite, like all-time favorite eyeshadow from ColourPop. It is so gorgeous, like, oh my god. I'm going to be applying that with my finger as well. I think I've achieved the foil look that I was going for. And now let's go back and redefine our crease. So I'm just going to be going back in with Love Letter again. Okay, and just to add a little bit more dimension, I'm going to be picking up this ColourPop eyeshadow in the color Porter. And this is just like a dark plum shade. And I just want to apply a little bit of that like right above my lid in that deep crease. I'm going to be picking up the Morphe G27. This is like a pointed detailed crease brush. I don't know if you guys can really tell the difference, but it's very subtle. It just gives it a little deeper plum look. So I'm going to be foregoing liquid liner today, and I'm just going to be going in with my falsies. I'm going to be using the Ardell Lashes in Studio Effects. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking Roller, the orange shade, and just applying it on my waterline. Be going back in with Millionaire and applying that just below the orange shade. Oh, I apply that with an E36. This is like the best brush, I believe, to like apply eyeshadow to your waterline. But I also picked this one up recently, and this is the Morphe Y21. Fall out. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the NYX as well because I feel like this is, yeah, that's a little bit darker. Yeah, that's better. The other one was having too much fallout. So next I'm going to be going in with the NYX black eyeliner and just lining my waterline as well. Next I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which I need more of, and just doing my little bottom boogers. I don't know what to call them. My eyelash boogers. Sweeping away that translucent powder with this Real Techniques contour brush. Cannot talk. And as you can see, it is not cakey at all. I probably should have applied this one first because I have a little bit of fallout, but that's okay. Are you guys seeing these forehead wrinkles? Maybe I should ask for Botox for Christmas. Need to contour. I know I've already put down powder, but I really want to use my cream contour kits. I'm going to be picking up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit, and I want to go in with chocolates. I'm just going to be using an e.l.f. stippling brush to apply. Y'all didn't tell me my little flexi rod was falling. And I'm going to go in and set that, and I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. And this is in the color I'm not sure. It doesn't say. I'm going to be picking up the Morphe N9 palette, or no, yeah, 9N palette. Dyslexia. These are super duper pigmented, but I feel like I'm feeling like this shade maybe mixed with this like bronzy shade here. We're gonna see how that works. Look at that. That's like, I barely tapped it and it's like full coverage. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline translucent powder. And this is the Shine Free Loose Powder. And I'm in the color medium. I know you're like, how many steps is going to be in this tutorial, but I have really oily skin, so this is necessary. And this isn't providing like any more coverage. It's just providing extra setting for my foundation. I'm going to go ahead and finish my eyes as well. I'm going to go in with Primavera and just pop that on the inner corner of my eye. I literally just cleaned all my makeup brushes and I feel like they're all getting dirty now. I'm going to go in with the Morphe G12 brush and just pop some of that on the inner tear duct. Beverly Hills palette again. I haven't done cream contour in so long. I'm just going to be setting that again with that Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. Over that with some of that Maybelline translucent powder just to kind of diffuse the harsh lines. Because you don't want your nose to look like it's contour. You want it to be like as natural as possible. So I just want to cover up some of those harsh lines. Or just kind of blend them out. I'm also going to be highlighting the bridge of my nose. And I'm going to use the same eyeshadow that I use on my inner tear duct, the Primavera shade. I feel like it's super pigmented. I'm also going to be highlighting my brow bone. I almost forgot. Now for highlighting, today I'm going to be using the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. I'm in the color, I think, Candlelight. I'm in Candlelight. And then I'm going to be going in with the MAC Mineralized Studio Finish. It's all broken up. You guys, excuse me. You guys know this by now. But I just love the way that these two colors complement each other, because this one is kind of like a copper gold color, and so is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I'm just going to go on with my brush. And this is a Morphe M501. And you can use this by itself, but since it's a liquid, I just want to go ahead and set it. This stuff is really pigmented, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, so be careful. And if you really want a skin-like finish, you can go ahead and just press it into your skin with that damp beauty blender. Okay, now for lips, I'm going to be going in with two liquid lipsticks. Well, one of them is just like a metallic lipstick. I'm going to go in with the ColourPop BFF3 Lippy Pencil. I'm going to be going in with ColourPop liquid lipstick in the color Panda, and on top of that I'm going to be going in with Three Way. It's the ColourPop Ultra Metallic lipstick. So to complete this look, I'm going to be going in with my Gerard Slay All Day setting spray, and this is in the scent Green Tea. Today's video, like, bitch, get it together, get it together, get it together. And shut up, you keep talking and keep getting out.